you belong with me? Do you belong?
Hi everyone, my name is Daria.
And my name is Hollis P. Monroe.
And we are believers.
Yeah.
We believe in everything. And also we believe, especially I believe in American dream.
You believe in the American dream?
I believe in American dream.
Okay.
You know, I believe that don't matter what, if you want something, you can get it. For example, if you wish to marry rich man, if you do something in this direction, if you put your energy, your thoughts, like somebody said, your thoughts beginning of your action, and your action beginning of your reality. So you start to think about, I like to have a rich man, and after you start to, for example, maybe you start to dress in a way which rich man will like, or you start to visit some, I don't know, Polo Club.
Polo Club?
Yeah, where this rich man who can play. I have no idea how to catch rich man. It's not my.
A rich man is the American dream. Is that what you're saying?
No, American dream. It's about everything that you can have. Everything what you wish to have. For example, if I like to be podcaster number one in an all world, I can reach it.
Yes.
Just I need to work for this.
Yes.
I need to go this direction. Just everything is possible.
Yes.
This is a main thing of American dream. Main idea of American dream that everything is possible. Not only America, everywhere.
That's what I was going to ask you. Does the American dream mean that you have to be in America?
No. It's just that it's something that everybody understands what it means. It start to be like, and some years ago I told you already that American dream was called American dream because come to America, because here's in United States everything is possible. It was like something for invite people to move to America and to start to live in America and grow up this country and make this country so amazing like it is now. And they said, in America, everything is possible because Europe was already feeling like it's very tight already, no place to grow up because you cannot get big piece of ground. It's too expensive to build big house. And in America, it was so much place. You can get so much how you like and you can build so big house how you wish and, and so on. And now everybody know what it means, American dream. And it's called American dream, but, you can have everything what you wish in every country in this world. In every situation, you can have the best what you can have. Just you must want it. But, not want it to make it like a goal. Like we spoke with you already about dreams, and goals. Which difference is it? Yeah. Not only dream, not only lay in your bed and say, I like to be, I don't know, rich man, rich lady, and you do nothing for this. It's not working like this. And, to wishing only money, I'm not sure it's real way to dreaming. To set up goal, we just like to have €1 million, and
I don't even know if €1 million is rich anymore.
That's a good question.
I mean, we're talking now. We're moving into billionaires and trillionaires. I don't even know if a millionaire is. I don't know. I feel like being a millionaire is attainable. I think you can. I think this can be done. I'm not feeling that money, so count of money have any meaning at the moment.
So because you can find cheap flight to travel around world, you know, you can ask about donations, support, credit. You know, you have so much opportunities. You do need to reach, 10 million euro before you start to do something, you know, or to feel free. You can start just now, like boom, and you can have all this what you wish. It's money don't have this meaning like it was, and you can be part of this Polo Club even without this millions. Just pay 100 euro in month for to be how name of this
membership,
and that's all.
Yeah.
Ready. And you are already in Polo Club, and some woman looking at you, and she thought, yeah, you are a millionaire, but you know.
And would it and I'm just playing devil's advocate. You know this expression, devil's advocate?
Yeah.
It's when you take the opposite position just for the sake of the discussion.
Yeah.
So what do you do when, let's say you have the 100 euros to join the Polo Club, but they have a selection, like they have other membership requirements besides money? Like, what do you do if they don't want to let you into the Polo Club, even if you have the money?
It depends. I don't know. I'm not into this Polo Club topic.
All right, you brought this Polo Club topic.
It was, just example. I don't know how is it. I think it's I'm not sure. It's really complicated to go get into all this club stuff. But I don't know. I have no idea. So maybe we will discuss something different. what I have idea, because I don't have millions. I don't have membership in Polo Club. Yeah.
Well,
and we don't have any Polo Club in Berlin.
Right. So the reason why that was some interesting examples. You're not saying that belonging to the Polo Club was you meant you joined the Polo Club because of who you want to meet, right? Not because the American dream is being a part of the Polo Club, right?
No.
I think the American dream is starting a Polo Club.
Yeah,
like that like creating a Polo Club. I think that that's what the American dream is like. And it's interesting. And the reason why I brought that question up, just to see what your thoughts on it were because I do think that you are going to have obstacles. Like there's going to be people that come along that try to stop you from doing things. Or some people that, and maybe, I don't know, sometimes people think people not helping you is the same as stopping you. And these are two different things.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the American dream to me is like, I can start my own Polo Club. If the Polo Club doesn't want to let me in, I start my own Polo Club, you know?
Yeah.
And you can create and build anything that you want. And really, I mean, when you think about it, like sometimes I have to like think like, how can anyone stop you from doing anything?
I think it's just in your head.
Yeah.
But okay, if my parents tell me every day, no, don't move, sit here. You're like a counter in this small company. Sit, don't move, Word, dangerous. You can reach nothing in this life. Your work, your small job, small salary, be happy because people in Africa don't have enough water. It's just way of thinking, comparing with other people.
Yeah.
But okay, we are not enough. Even people in Africa can move. And someone told me some good example from Rwanda. So family from Rwanda in middle of war was moving to Germany. And now it's really good in Germany. And they have You know, they're not just surviving mode. They start business and they're living good in Germany.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And if person like to change it, he will stand up and change it.
Yeah.
We are not trees, we can move.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody tell me that in Somali people cannot move, you know, half Berlin from Somali, you know, by the way, or from China, or you know, and they said, oh yeah, it's just not possible. You don't know all reality. Yeah, reality is so if you will like to change something in your life, you will stand up and change it.
Right.
Yeah, and nothing will stop you. But you know, yeah, what happens is other people, like at most parents, most nice people what we have, they said, no, don't move. No, it's safe to have small job. It's safe to live in this small flat. You see, you paid not so much for your electricity. And, you know, be small. Don't be so big that somebody can look at you. No. Small life, calm, well, till the end of life. And after you will get your pension, you know.
Okay.
And on pension, you can make your travel. And, you know, it's sad, but it happens very often.
Yeah.
Very often what happens. Because, okay, like a parents, we like that our kids safe and stable, have good life situation. And but it's not the best way. But it happens. And also our friends, you know, with friends, it's a little bit different. Because friends, if they not support you with something to go to somewhere, they will be opposite because they are self-afraid to do any steps, you know, to reach something.
Right.
To their ideas or their goals, dreams or something. They say, no. Sit next to me. Don't go to somewhere. And also way you start to be rich, and I will still be small, I don't know, small worker and in this company, and then you start to be like a star. No. Sit next to me. You see?
Yeah.
It's normal. We just need to find some man. He need to do something bad, and we will discuss him till the end of this year.
Okay.
And next year, it will be next year.
Okay.
You know, we will hate him together. Don't worry. Okay. I will be with you.
Okay.
You know? It's,
Interesting.
how name of this land in nature? One tree is living on other tree. Not like a parasite or parasite.
I think a symbiote.
Symbiote.
Yeah, like if you have a symbiotic relationship, like I believe one thing needs the other thing to live off of. Like I don't know if it means they need each other, but
no, it's more
one needs to live off of the other one.
Parasite, I guess. When I don't have my own life. I live like a part of your life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, it's not.
I don't know the exact difference between a parasite and the symbiote, but okay.
I think symbiote when if you do something together.
Oh, symbiote is together.
And you it's bring more result because it's two of us already. You know.
Okay. So and then I'm not sure now actually, but we definitely know parasite is living off of the other.
Yeah.
Like and not really giving anything back to the other one. It's living off of and not giving anything back.
Yeah. He's not giving something back and he's not creating his own life, you know.
Yeah.
He's just taking and living, you know, around us. So a lot of people living like this. But to be strong enough to believe in yourself, it's also hard. If social, but for example, from my experience, my social was telling to me all the time, no, be like everybody. Don't show up something, you know, just be like everybody. Everyone equal. This is this equality, you know. Nobody can be better than others.
Wow.
You know, everybody equal. You know, and it was funny in Soviet USSR time. It was like we had one dress for women for all countries same.
Okay.
And in each shop you have same dress.
Okay.
Just with different side for different kind.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
You know, but it was somewhere in government was choosing this dress, and you know they assigned this dress for women in our country.
Okay.
You know, and it's crazy. You know.
So everybody was walking around with this one dress on.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
You know, it was same clothes. You know, all you have to do itself somehow, and this is this equality that they teaches them, and after our parents were teaching us. No, be like everyone. Everyone have to be same. You know, uniform for school for kids. You know, no. You cannot be different. Don't do it.
Okay, interesting. So you were living during these times, or this was before?
I was living in this time.
Did you have one of these dresses on? You had one of these dresses?
Uniform.
Yeah.
Uniform.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, I was I think 8 years old when it was USSA. But you know, it's kind of thinking.
Yeah.
It's way of thinking, and it's type of mind.
Yeah.
You know, it's still there.
Yeah.
In Russia, for example. I guess in other countries something different.
So during these times, were you aware of what you refer to as the American dream? Were you aware of it, or did people not talk about it, or?
It's only after in 90s. It started to when it was not USSR anymore. It was Russia already, and we got American movies and start to speak about American dreams and so on. But you know, it was pronounced like it's possible only in America.
Okay.
You know, it's not about us.
Okay.
It's only in America, and in America everybody crazy, you know.
Okay.
It was anyway a little bit different.
Okay. Wow. And then, so has this changed over time? Like, do people, because I don't know, like, do people start businesses in Russia and like try to build? Because people have.
Yes, of course. But you know, in Russia, it's not so active. Like in Germany, in Europe at all, or America, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
Because we are waiting that everything is coming on us. Somebody will come and say exactly what we have to do.
Oh, wow.
You know, till now.
Yeah.
You know, of course we have some business, but it's not so mainstream like it's in Germany, for example. Even if you have business, you will have, I don't know, you have business, extra tax for you.
Oh.
You know? So you have to be really strong for to survive.
Wow. Okay.
Most we have still we have a lot of monopoly and main companies. Then in this sector, for example, you know, this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You have not really so big choice. It's more opportunities for to start something, but how to survive in this?
Wow. Okay.
This is different question.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, but okay, so it would be more difficult to live the American dream in Russia. Is it more difficult, or is it only difficult because of the mindset of the?
I think it's more difficult because of mindset.
Okay.
Because you know, for example, it was a difficult situation with money. You know, everybody was poor because no USSR here anymore, and no, it's Russia is not starting to be complete, like strong country. It was this period, 90s, when it was, and nobody was sure what happens now, happens at the moment, which money we will have, how we will act, how we will interact with each other and with business and so on. And people was just without money.
Okay.
And my uncle, he was also without money. He decided, I don't like to be without money, actually. And he rent just field, not so far away, just big field. And he rent a tractor. Do you know what is tractor?
Tractor, yeah.
Yeah, for to prepare this earth. And he prepared that you can grow up your potatoes, for example.
Okay.
And he just rented.
Okay.
This he make it like he make some small pieces from this big field.
Okay.
And he said, yeah, please, it's ready. You need to do nothing. Just put your potatoes in and it will grow up after half year.
Okay.
And he make money with this.
Yeah.
Because fields, in one moment, nobody was needing, and he get it almost for free.
Oh, wow.
And this tractor, he get like a bottle of vodka, know?
Wow.
Because people was ready to do everything.
Okay.
And he said, why? Why not?
Yeah.
And he made money with this.
Okay. Yeah.
And after he invest this money with other business, just look around,
Okay.
if you like, because he said, I don't like. I don't like to sit with everyone now in kitchen, drink vodka and complain how awful is this situation.
Okay.
I will go on to do something.
Yeah.
He was not so big drinker.
He was like, I don't really drink, so I'm going to take this bottle of vodka and I'm going to get a tractor with it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's like, everybody else likes to drink. I'm going to sell them my vodka, get this tractor, get this piece of land, and make it so people could farm on it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting.
All the time you have ways how to do, what to do.
Yeah.
How to escape from hard situation.
Right.
Tell me one more time. Fetishizing misery?
Fetishizing misery. Yes.
You can go into this. And it's the easiest way, I just lay in bed and cry. Nothing else.
Yeah.
I can do nothing.
Yeah.
And I just keep on crying and that's all.
Yeah.
Or I can stand up. what I can do now.
Yeah.
And what we have, what other people is needing in the moment. I do need to create business to cover all my jobs for next 50 years and to, just create something from beginning small. We'll just cover 2 months of your life.
Yeah.
Or maybe 3, maybe 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I read somebody said that our problem is that we try to create big business, and in this way we are losing a lot of opportunities to create small business.
Yeah.
In the end, we are doing nothing.
Yeah, wow.
And we are keeping working in some company on some middle position, and then that's all. And when we are 60, sometimes it's just too late.
Yeah.
To do something.
Yeah.
So you are lose. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will not comment it.
And so you feel like this whole mentality falls under the category of the American dream. Like this is that everything is possible.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I say, because if somebody tell me I cannot do it because I'm living in Morocco.
Yeah.
In Africa.
Yeah.
Or but these people in Africa, they're just amazing. They are doing. I saw some small village in Africa, and they was poor. They had no money, no opportunities to get any food. And I said, what we will do? But women in this village was doing some. It's not javelers. Really, javelers, it was just beautiful, with color.
Jewelry.
Jewelry.
Okay.
And it was something beautiful, just it's not real stones, something some plastic, I don't know, or whatever, or some bones of animals, I call it, or something like this. But it was looking beautiful with a lot of colors.
You said the balls of animals?
Bones.
Bones.
Bones. Not balls.
Okay. Sorry.
Today with you, yeah. It's
I'm
too
sorry.
cold, yeah.
Excuse me.
Balls.
I heard wrong. Okay, so bones of African animals.
And he decided, and usually what this man was doing, he collect all this jewelry and bring it somewhere to sell and got some small money, and he decided, because was not so easy to sell it only for tourists, but why we are not bringing tourists to us? It can bring more money because we can sell more. At first, his thoughts was like to sell more, and after they make show with this. At first, the tourists saw like somebody was dancing, and it's attractive. He make a lot of pictures. It was so attractive. He said, "Oh, okay, we will do dancing every time. Well, tourists will come," and they started into it, and all village is living only for tourists. They sell in same places, jewels, clothes, and whatever. And they make pictures, they dance. It's, all village living like a show, like a theater. Yeah, I don't know. It's looking wonderful. They clean everything. That for tourists, it will be not scareful. What will be nice. Yeah, like a tourist, you can go in some house to look how they're living or to do something with them. It's like how to create money from nothing.
Yeah.
It was really nothing.
Yeah.
In middle of desert.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool.
You see?
Yeah.
It just in some other movie I saw, like somebody complain, to live in Africa is so complicated. I have no opportunities. No, I'm like you see, it's
yeah.
Oh, if somebody tell me that in Germany it's no opportunities.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
People in Africa, selling all this stuff, and living okay.
Yeah.
Actually, they was living good, and kids of these people was going to study.
Yeah.
In university.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know. What is excuse if you said I like to open your Polo Club, you do nothing?
Yeah.
What is your excuse?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I do know that some people, and mind you, I feel exactly the way that you feel. This is exactly what I think as well. I'm just I'm playing devil's advocate just for the sake of doing it, because I know sometimes people think this way, and some people think that like it all stops at like when it comes to going to this polo club, they think that it stops at they don't want to let me into the polo club, so I'll never meet this rich guy or whatever, so this is the end of the story. Like I tried and that was it, and people don't think like, okay, there's something else I can do. I can figure out how to create my own thing or work my way into the situation that I want to be in. And, I do believe in this as well. I don't know that I would. I mean, yes, it is the American dream. It is the American dream. I guess I just don't really think of it this way because I come from America,
We have no idea what is American dream. It's not for us.
But I mean, yeah, some people do believe that the American dream is not for them, and I guess I would say it is true because it's only going to be your dream when you make it your dream. You know what I mean? And I heard someone say, if you believe you can't do it, you're right. If you believe you can do it, you're right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's up to you to, and so I definitely know how some people feel about like, I don't want to, it's too much risk involved, or I don't know enough and everything like that. And it's really, and we might have talked about this in the other podcast. It's just a matter of coming up with, you just laid out what the obstacles are that you just need to figure out, but everything can be figured out, you know?
Yeah.
And we forget like how much information is on the internet, and the library is free. Even if you don't go to school, like you can learn almost anything that you want to learn between the library and I don't even know where the library is anymore. Like, is there a library here somewhere?
Yeah.
See,
Everywhere.
And like you think about like the opportunities that we have. Like everybody, like practically everybody has access to a smartphone. And if you can get somewhere, you don't even need to have data. You just need to go somewhere where they have free Wi-Fi, right? Then you can do all the research that you need. You know what I mean? And then you can learn how, you can, figure out what your vision is and start working on it. And it doesn't have to be anything huge, like things can be started with like, I said, I saw, with me doing the YouTube channel, the guy that inspired me was a guy who was like recording the videos sitting in his car, you know what I mean? And I saw him like build his channel up just from talking into his iPad in his car, you know what I mean? And to see him come up and start doing all these other things, like now he's like helping other people. He's built the website, he started releasing like these ebooks and everything like that, then you can do merchandising and stuff like that. But it's all about just starting, you know what I mean? Believing that you can do something or finding something that you want to do. And then it's just figuring out how to do it. And we're not in a position, like we're in such a great position that like all this information is easily accessible to us. You know what I mean? So we live in a great time to be a dreamer, an American dreamer, if you want to call it this way. There's all kinds of opportunities to be taken advantage of. So
Yeah.
And it's just really important to first believe in yourself and then not be influenced by people who try to discourage you, because people do like to tell you that you can't do things and want to point out all the reasons that you can't, it can't be done and all this, and they don't want to let us in here to do this, or like, but you have to think, no, I belong here. No one can take away this opportunity from me. It's so interesting to me that people don't really see this, because you see so many examples of people who succeed, It's I don't even know why anybody would think anything is not possible, because I hear all these amazing stories of, I was like telling you earlier about Madam C.J. Walker. You said I don't know about you said you may have saw this her story in a movie or something.
I maybe I just read it somewhere. But I know the story. No story is this. Revolution woman.
So and I mean, I don't know if she would even call herself a rebel.
Maybe you tell the story.
Well, maybe I told you, but
I mean. You will tell it to our listeners.
Yes. So, Madam C.J. Walker, as I understand it, you can go back and check these some of these facts for yourself or whatever. But like, Madam C.J. Walker was a woman who was born right after slavery. Like, she was born so close to slavery that she had older siblings who were born slaves, And even though she was coming up in this time, period, she was able to start a company. She started, I think she invented the straightening comb, which is like this metal comb that you could heat up on the fire, and then you could put it in your hair, and it would burn the shit out of your hair, but it would it would straighten your hair. Like you could use this comb to straighten your hair. So I believe she invented this, and then she had some other hair care products or something like that. And I believe she was like, she became a millionaire. You know what I mean? Or what would be the equivalent of a millionaire? She might have actually been a millionaire, but like, or what would, it's either the equivalent of it or an actual one at that time period. But, you know, when people can, you know, it starts with an idea and a will to do something, you know what I mean? And if someone couldn't hold her back at this time, no one can be held back. Like there's no way, like everything is, and I'm sure it wasn't easy for her. I'm sure there were people that were trying to stop her, but these people aren't really, it's only important for the drama of the story. Yeah. But all that really matters is the beginning and the ending. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, the journey does, it matters, but like, obviously, whatever they put in front of her, she was able to overcome it. Like maybe she had some people helping her out, and you know, or maybe not, and she just made her way, and you know what I mean? Yeah, and she set a standard, you know what I mean? So when we have all of these, you know, you can go to school, you can like learn what you want from the internet, you know, as long as you can make yourself, you know, and I think they got free computers in the library as well. So you can go on the internet there, you know, there's books there. You know, no one can stop you from doing anything. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's like, right. and you know, excuse for plenty people will be, but she had great idea already. But you do need some special great idea, you know, some innovation. It can be just something what exists just to make it more comfortable, or just extra service for something. You do need to start something big and amazing, you know. Doing small amazing stuff. It's also needful, because it's first steps. How you will start. You cannot start. BMW, you know, how you will start, how Ford was starting. He was creating some cars which was not was together with horse, you know, in his place, in his house or something like this. He was not starting to build fabric for the producing cars, you know. Right. He started to just from small stuff, just to make it more comfortable to sit when you drive with how name of this? Carriage. And so he was coming to idea how to make it automatically. So it's exactly this example. Yeah. If it's, can you imagine Ford, which started, all my money, I will buy some bricks for to build my fabric. It's not working like this. All big start with small. Yeah. Even when it comes to like funding your dreams and stuff like that, or funding your ideas, it's like, I was just thinking about like these kids I see sometimes like during the summer, you know, the simple idea of, I'm going to buy a case of water and I'm going to buy a bag of ice. Yeah. And I'm going to go with the bucket, put the ice in the bucket. And I think this is like $3. You could buy a case of water for like $1. And you buy the ice, I guess ice is $2 or something for the bag of ice. And $1 for a bucket or I don't know. So then you put the ice in the bucket. And you put the water in the ice, and then you go stand out by the highway, and when people stop their cars, you sell them a bottle of water, cold water, and you sell like 4 or 5 bottles of water. You already made your money back. And now the rest is just, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so this is like starting a business, you know what I mean? Like, and then you make a little money, and then You know, maybe you say, okay, so I'm imagining this whole thing. So then you say, you hire a couple of your friends and say, hey, I'm going to give you the ice and I'm give you the bucket. You go stand over in this corner and I'll pay you, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe the other kids are smart, like, oh, you ain't got to pay me because I'm just going to do what I saw you do. You know what I mean? I'm going to start my own thing. You know what I mean? And so, but it's just that simple. Or like, you know, like starting these YouTube channels and like all you got to do is have the phone. Who doesn't already have a phone? You know what I mean? You know, or you start building up your Instagram or like we have so many things that you can do. Yeah.
Even more and just brighter, this field, what you can cover. Yeah. Did I told you about my cousin?
No.
In Russia, it's still this time it's still popular. You know, you can see it somewhere on walls, like some. I sell my car for 3,000 euro, and you can pull your phone number.
The phone number is on the bottom of the paper, and you rip off the phone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And some years ago, it was. Internet was not for everyone, you know. Okay. It was too expensive. Somebody didn't had some PC at home, and now everybody have it on phone, you know. Before it was only at home with VLAN and so on.
Yeah. Or dial-up.
Yeah. And my cousin just order and print some. I will stick your marketing everywhere, and with his phone number. Okay. You know, and he stick it everywhere. You know, and you can see that if he will do it for you, it will be also everywhere. You will not lose any place. You know. And first customers was coming to him, just, I don't know, somebody was liking to sell his car, somebody was liking to sell something small. After some companies coming to him, you know, we hire some workers, but it's not everybody's signed up for this newspaper.
Right.
Before it was a newspaper, you know, and you have to get it somehow.
Yeah.
And it was easier. Just somebody is staying and waiting in bus, and he can see. Yeah, we hire some. I don't know, some electric. Stuff,
like electrician.
Yeah, whatever. And you know, and he built this way his business. Yeah. Now he's like, he have no study.
Yeah.
He stopped to go to school and he was in class 7, I guess.
Yeah.
He have no study.
Yeah.
But he have his business. He have all this on this machine photo print. He have it like his own.
Wow.
He has workers inside. He feel good.
Yeah.
And he said, you know what? It's still good product. I still sell it very good. Yeah. Especially for small villages. Yeah. Whereas some old people is living, they don't have any smartphone. If they have, they don't know how to find if they need to buy something.
Yeah.
For example, somebody have too much potatoes and he like to sell it.
Yeah.
You know, soft stuff.
Yeah.
Or some optic have sale for glasses.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's still nice product, you know.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like you just have to. Well, you just have to try. You just have to. And be observant. You know, be observant. What's missing here? You know, what does this area need? What would I like to make my life easier? You know what I mean? And so I guess it's so coming up with ideas. But I mean, I think people have millions of ideas that never go developed. You know what I mean? So it's really interesting. Because
people are afraid. Oh, I saw somebody done it already.
Yeah.
But he done it in his way. You can do it with your way.
Yeah, yeah.
It will be completely different product.
Yes.
Or it will be good concurrence.
Yeah.
And someone will prefer to buy this product to him. Someone will come to you.
Yes.
Like I saw, it's Elon Musk with Tesla. You know, this Tesla auto. They have concurrence.
What you mean? Competition?
Concurrence. Concurrence. It's a company which produce same car.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know this expression, concurrence.
And how you will call
competition?
Competition?
Yeah. Like you have competition, like a company that's like they're doing the same thing that you are doing or something similar, and you're in competition for clients or for customers. But anyway, okay, so now I know what you mean, concurrent.
No, they fight for every customer, you know?
Yeah.
We call it like concurrence. I don't know. I need to Google.
Okay, go ahead.
My competition.
Go with it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
So this person was not afraid to go and stay next to Elon Musk. How name of this guy? I don't know.
Elon Musk?
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I don't know. Complicated name. So he said, I will do my own product.
Yeah.
And people have choice. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. I'm sure it will be good practice, and someone will like to buy Tesla, and someone will like to buy this what he will create.
Yeah.
Why not? It's big word, you know.
Yes.
It's just not possible. Even for Tesla, it's not possible to produce enough cars for everyone.
He would like to.
but it's not possible.
Yeah. Well, people, I mean...
I think our world big enough for all ideas, even if they're looking pretty similar. You know, supermarkets.
Yeah.
If one supermarket said, oh, no, I will not open my supermarket because city have already one, you know?
Right.
But it's still not enough.
Yeah, you're right. So interesting. So you kind of would you consider yourself a capitalist then?
It's for me. It's more. I will tell you differently. I escape from this question. Yeah. I read somewhere. I read a lot of bullshit, you know, and some of them make sense, you know.
Okay.
And for example, this word of future, that now at the moment, what is more appreciate people is time. I must have enough time for my family, for my hobbies, for my friends, for my kids, for me alone. And this work from 9 till 7, till 6 if you will got luck. It's, you know, people not really like it at most, you know, because you don't have time after that, you know. People prefer to work like a home office or flexible hours or half day or part-time job, whatever, because everybody like to have time. In this time is very important. People start to realize that life is too short.
Okay.
Actually, we understand that life is too short, you know, and all roles change, our lifestyles change, everything change, and we are not belonging to workplace, you know. Before it was so. If you like to describe someone, you will say it, he is engineer on BMW. You know, or something like this. It's like your profession. You're describing everything about you.
Wow. Okay.
You are not, you know, like I don't know, John Johnson with Mary Jones and with 3 kids.
Okay.
You're engineer and in this place. You know, it was like this. It was really like this for this description of people and. People of our generation and next generation, we like to be more free. We don't like to less work. No, we like to work. We don't like to sit and do nothing, just to smoke and drink beer. Some of us, but all the time you have it like this. But most of people like to do something to invest energy for something what we will bring something, not only me, because everybody understand now that it's not possible to be concentrate 8 hours per day. It's not physically not possible. One person can be fully concentrate not more than 4 hours a day.
Okay.
So you have 4 hours when you can really do something for work. All other time you just sit and wait when it's over.
Okay.
You know,
Interesting.
when it's the end of the day. So nobody like to lose this time. And I guess I'm complete agree that next generation people, our generation people is starting already. We will be like self-employed. We will do something, but we will be free. You know, we will not to be some part of this company, and you know, like. And it will be easier for companies. Companies will be smaller. Their tax report will be smaller. They don't need to build all the structure. People will be free, but people will be more motivated to do something, you know, to create something.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I guess in our future it's like this, because less people like to sit and spend life on one workplace, in one office, in one chair.
Really?
Yeah.
You think this? I don't know about this one.
And I think, for example, if I will be self-employed, I can lead one project in your company, second project in this company, third project in another company. If I like, maybe I will like work only for you. So, but I do need to sit in office for to do my job, you know?
Well, I do know about like the digital nomads, the people who, you know, they work for companies, but they're like, as long as they get their work done, they can be anywhere, and they work over the internet. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Because this old style, if he sit here, he's doing something. I need to control him. No, you don't need.
Yeah.
And in this century, you don't need to control someone. You can see result.
Yeah.
If it's not result here.
But this, you know, the thing is that it just requires people to be able to hold themselves accountable. And I think people have, I think the issue with this that needs to be overcome is how people are able to hold themselves accountable, because a lot of times, if no one's watching, then people will do, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you are not doing your job, if your job is not done, it's not done.
Right.
You know, you can see it.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know in which job you can say it. It was, I don't know.
Yeah.
If, for example, I am a doctor, and here in stomach of my patient still whole.
Yeah.
Job is not done, you know?
Right.
Or whatever, you must have, every job have some result, and you stay all the time in contact, and you inform why it's not happening, so what is here, what is there. You know, I cannot imagine only work in office, the stupid work in office. You're present on your place, on your chair. It means your work is done, but it's nobody interested in this anymore. People not interested to lose this time, and companies don't interested to lose money to pay for 8 hours and all this social stuff.
I mean, yes and no, because I mean, I do think there are some people who do like to have jobs where they don't think, and some people don't want to be challenged in their work, you know, like sometimes they just want to do the job and then go home, you know, and as long as they're present, that's doing the job for them. I mean, I do think that the world is, when it comes to this kind of work, I think people start falling into one of two categories, and one is people who work for themselves and feel more comfortable working for themselves, and then there's the people who feel more comfortable working for other people, you know?
Yeah.
And so I do think you're still going to have companies or whatever, but I think I do.
Yeah, for example, like a big production fabric, you cannot close,
Right.
you know?
And when you say fabric, you mean factory, right?
Factory.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but you could call it, I mean, I know, just in case, some of our English speakers are like, what is she talking about? But okay, factory. But I know what you mean because factory, this is a French word, fabric.
Fabric.
For factory.
It's French, but it's using in Germany as well and in Russia.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, you will have people which will which don't like to have freedom.
Yeah.
But if before it was like 99% was with some fixed place in company or in I don't know, production company, I don't know, whatever.
Right.
Now it's, for example, in Berlin, it's already 50%. 50% that work, at least they're still in company, but they're able to work from home, from China, from whatever,
Yeah.
It's already 50%.
Right.
And offices of companies getting to be smaller. Much smaller.
Okay.
And I saw as one office, it was no place, for example, for me, because as I said, you do need, you work everywhere, and sometimes you are not in office at all.
Okay.
So for these meetings, you don't need a fixed place. So it was a job interview.
Yeah.
But I agree.
Yeah.
I'm free. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. To be free is the most important feeling. Okay. I guess.
And so now, but this is kind of off. Do you put this in the part, like as part of the American dream, or is this just?
No, it's what happens with evolution, our evolution.
Okay.
Human evolution.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because actually nobody knows what will come. And in regarding to American dream, I wanted to say that use these opportunities for to start something.
Yes.
Something new, something revolution.
Yes. Yes.
Because it will come. If you will just to look around, to read something, not news on first channel, like on BBC, and something like what people sharing here, their opinion about something like philosophical podcast like ours, something about social and the science, what happens today in our planet, and what will happen, and what you can bring for to be part of this future.
Right on.
Yeah. All right. So I was very emotional because I like that everybody believes in themselves.
Yes. This I agree with you with this one.
I know.
I know you think I don't agree with you all the time, but I agree with you. I agree with you on this one. Yes.
Yeah. So. Do something amazing.
Word. Or it doesn't have to be amazing. Just do something.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're going to say everything you do is amazing, right?
Yeah. Of course.
Okay.
Anyway, just I think it's very important to have this set of mind that I do it, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Because I do it.
Yes. Right on.
For me, it is amazing.
Yes.
Don't matter if it's just selling, Coca-Cola or just water, cold water on corner, as you said. Don't matter.
Yeah.
This is, I do it. I am amazing. This is already amazing.
Yeah, right.
I'm already one step higher than it was yesterday.
Okay, yes. I agree with that. I agree with it. Okay. Okay.
So, I will be happy to listen your opinion.
Yeah.
About future and about maybe your ideas about what we discussed today.
Right on.
Yeah. Thank you for listening.
I'm Hollis P. Monroe.
And I am all the time Daria.
All the time, Daria.
Yeah, just Daria.
Now I'm gonna start calling you all the time, Daria.
Yeah.
All the time, Daria.
Stay Daria.
Yes, and we are believers, and we wish you a good day, evening, morning, afternoon, and we will talk to you soon.
And we believe in you. Don't forget.
Daria.
Believe in yourself, and we believe in you.
Yes.
Yeah, do it. You
right.
can.
You can do it. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
You belong with me.